basically we split it in two topics. How do we make it more attractive for developers to build more dApps, and how do we make it more attractive for users to actually use our EOS apps? Basically for developers, we need like real business models, which is very tightly linked to actually how easy do we make it for the mass users to actually use things on EOS. They need tools as well to make it easier to make apps. Documentation, centralized and translated in different languages is now a real big issue because everything is super scattered in different GitHubs and halfly, partly documented and definitely not translated. So there is education, basically everything related to education for developers. If we compare it to the iOS and Android worlds, those two platforms did it very well for developers. We need something maybe like that. The whole community for developers, we discussed that maybe EOS Go could be maybe used for that or expanded, just many people go now to EOS Go for that.
And made multi-language.
And made multi-language and also made more technical as well in terms of documentation. The economics of sidechains, which is related to getting more users, because right now if you make an app on EOS, basically it's almost like you're making an app for us, and then we need to spend money to make it profitable, so that's not going to be a real thing. Funding, how do we make it easier for funding to get funding for developers, and that's very tightly related to investor education, which is very tightly related again to how we get more users on EOS. How do we make it easy? Because obviously an investor is not giving money if they don't see a business case, and if there's no business case, if there's no users. And easy recruitment, attractive for developers in the sense, where do we get developers right now? Which is tied again to documentation, education, community platforms, etc. And the challenges on the user side is basically, do we have any chances of free onboarding? That was related a little bit to the whole sidechain maybe project, that could be a way to solve that. Certification, verification, quality marks, basically that's similar to iOS certification process, Android certification process for apps. Having some kind of probably decentralized quality marks, you know, like fair trade or ESOs or CMMs or something that tells the different users this app is good in this, or in this, something that gives trust. What we see is that right now many DAPPS are not used because users don't trust them. And we still didn't decide if we need to have this centralized paid by EOS or it should be decentralized and everybody should find their own business model for that. Social proof, the fact that all the users are using it will make it more attractive for users to use more apps. Speed and scale, so games and things like that, they need more speed and scale, and then we will get more users. And identity management is a little bit related to onboarding. So how easy do we make it for users to use apps on EOS? And then we discussed a little bit the whole rewards business model. So how to get more users in apps, and a way of that is giving rewards or all the type of marketing strategies we use probably in other ecosystems like apps or websites. Anything I missed, team?